going to take a little look at this today. It's the new Flight Mini JB bass. So this new Flight Mini JB seems to have gone under the radar a little bit. There have been an awful lot of mini basses coming out recently, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not a massive fan of the Fender jazz bass, which is of course what this is styled on. So I didn't instantly think, ooh, I'm going to have to get that. But very kindly, Juliana of Flight Ukulele recently offered to lend me instruments to review. And so I thought, well, I might as well take a little look at this. So, yeah, the Flight Mini JB. Right, I might as well say from the start, as I said, I'm not a huge fan of jazz basses. But as soon as this one arrived, there was something quite special about it. The look itself still isn't my kind of thing, but wow, does it play very, very nicely. And it sounds quite different, especially with the different tonal ranges you can get from this, from some of the other solid body mini basses. So yeah, as of last night, this still had all the plastic on the pickups, on the scratch plate, etc. And it just so happened I spoke to Juliana and said, look, you know, I'm really, really liking this. Can I keep it? Obviously pay for it, but yeah, not send it back as a loan instrument. She has said yes, so yes, this is now my Flight Mini JB. So it has actually been out a few months, not that long. Okay, price to start with. Recommended retail price, I think is about £390. On the Flight website, it's €390. It's currently for sale, just to give you an idea, in Southern Uke store for £319, and you can buy it on Thomann for about £340. So the overall length, very comparable with the other mini basses. We're looking at about 34.5 inches. The scale from the nut down to the saddle is just over 23 inches, 59 centimetres. And the weight, because I know that is important for some of you, is roughly 2.8 kilograms or £6 3 ounces. And remember, I'm just weighing them on some kitchen scales, but that's as close as I can get. So the body wood is a roasted poplar in this gorgeous sunburst colour. There you are. I'll show you the back as well. Very, very striking. It's got a tortoiseshell pick guard. It's a bolt-on neck, as you can see by there. The neck and fretboard are both a gorgeous roasted maple. It has got 20 frets. It's a bone nut at 38.1 millimetre. So just like, the sort of jazz basses, a nice narrow neck. It's an adjustable bridge, so you can adjust both the intonation and the action. And the string gauges are 0.045 to 0.105. Round wound strings, the frets are nice and smooth. It does have side markers as well as front markers. It's a passive bass, so there is no battery in this one to worry about. 2 single pickups, Alnico pickups, obviously in the same style as a jazz bass. Controls. This control up here does this pickup for volume. The middle control does the bridge pickup for volume, and we've got an overall tone as well. It's got 2 strap buttons, obviously needed with this, and it's got open gear tuners. Now, this is something else. When I first saw this, I really did think, wow, that headstock is very, very large for that body. I wonder if it causes neck dive. It does not. And now I just think actually it suits it really, really well. And for the price of round about £340, it does come with the Rock Series blue padded gig bag. It's got a pocket on the front. It's about 15mm padding. It's got the side handles, and this is my only moan. Flight, please, please, please put rucksack straps on these cases as well. It makes life so much easier carrying them round, but it does come with a case. So yeah, let's actually hear it being played now, because that is the thing that has ultimately drawn me into buying this. It is the playability and the sound of it. Let me just give it a quick tune a minute.
A few moments later.
So out of the box, it was pretty well set up. I've done a little bit of adjustment on it. I've actually raised the G and the E string a little bit. Even though I'm going through my pedal board, it is a clean signal at the minute. So we're looking at my Gensler MG350 and barefaced 110 cab. Right, I'm just going to run through a few tone controls for a minute. As I said, the top two correspond to the pickups. So we've got the neck pickup here. That's with the neck pickup full, and I've turned down the bridge pickup a little bit. Let's turn that. That's the bridge pickup right the way down. Let's turn the bridge pickup right the way up and the neck pickup right the way down. You can hear it's got a much tighter trebly sound. Okay. So that's both pickups on about half. My preference so far, and I have played quite a lot with it, is full up for the neck pickup, tiny bit off for the bridge pickup, and I'm always a massive fan of bass. Okay, so you can get quite a bit of tonal range with this, and that was something else that really drew me to it. I'm just thinking now off the top of my head, apart from the Fanner for a minute, because that's a little bit different, all the others have got precision pickups on them. In other words, the two smaller middle pickups. Okay, this one has got the two separate pickups on it, so it does give you that little bit more control to get different sounds. So that was mainly on the bridge pickup with the tone turned up full treble. And that was mainly the neck pickup and the tone a lot bassier. So let's introduce some pedals for a minute, a little bit of compression, my electric harmonics, bass preacher. Little bit of EQ. And my Behringer BDI V-Tone. I gotta say, for a cheap pedal, and I've said this before, I really do love that. So it's a nice looking bass, it plays beautifully, and you've got quite a few tonal ranges on there. It is definitely comparable with a lot of the other mini basses now, the Kala Solid Body U bass, the Black Star Travel bass, and of course their own Flight mini bass that we've also seen as well. It wasn't one that had to grow on me, because really as soon as I started playing it and picked it up, I really did love it. I do wish though that eventually they'd consider doing this in a fretless, and as like all the others, I'd love to put a set of flat tones on this too. Yeah, I've left a little bit of plastic on there. That's going to get on my nerves. So yeah, the Flight Mini JB, roughly round about £340, £350 mark. It has been available in the UK. I don't know if it is available yet in the US, Australia, etc. But I know Flight have got big plans to get all of their instruments distributed throughout the world. I do hope you have enjoyed this. I am loving my new bass. I do have a Patreon page, so if you'd like to support me here on Ukulele Wales and on my other channel, The Ukulelians, I'll drop a link for that in the description below. But as always, if you've got any comments or questions, please feel free, leave them below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.